This is a presentation of RVT Entertainment.
Quiet on the set, please! Silence! Silence!
I knew you'd come. I'm not finished with you.
I am the cream, the cream of the crop.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening.
Because we don't just set the bar, we are the bar.
Hey. Hi, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Wrestle-Cast, presented by RVT Entertainment on thebrokeninfinite.com, Podomatic.com, iTunes, and wherever else we find this fine audio recording. We talk about professional wrestling, both for the mainstream and independent. I fucked up the thing.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Wrestle-Cast, presented on thebrokeninfinite.com. We'll be talking about pro wrestling from the mainstream all the way down to the independent scene. I'm your host, TWK of TWK Reviews, and then over there is my special guest from one night only, the one, the only, the American Matty Jay.
No. I trip up the intro one time. Actually, multiple times. Whatever. Let me try that again. Hello and welcome to the Wrestle-Cast, presented by RVT Entertainment on thebrokeninfinite.com, Podomatic.com, iTunes, and wherever else we find this fine audio recording and live on RVT Entertainment's official Twitch.tv channel. We talk about professional wrestling, both for the mainstream and independent scene. My name is Matty Jay. That is a very good co-host. The best, even. My friend TWK.
Here's to the greatest co-host I've ever known.
He's doing great on 205 Live, by the way. He actually is. I'm not gonna lie.
Glad to hear. I am not the slightest bit surprised because Mike Kanellis should be world champion.
Should, but isn't. And that sucks. But that's another story for another day. How you been, bud? You doing good?
Long work week. Still got one more day left.
Yeah, and he's got to get up early next week for a thing that should be at the end of the day, not the beginning of one, but whatever. That's another story for another day. Raw happened. It was less shit, but remove the less, there's still the word shit. We'll explain that in a few minutes. Lots of wrestling to talk about this week. 3 shows. 2 to talk about. One that happened. One is happening currently. One happened live. There's a thing on Sunday that has a shitload of question marks. Busy. How you doing, Bobbert?
Oh, I know why Bobbert's here. Oh, I know. There's some news for him.
ROW. The row, if you will. The row happened, and then they signed something big at the PC. We'll talk about that and all of that good stuff. We're not going to waste too much time. We got clips and stuff and things to play. Now, I have not watched Raw live yet again this week. Felt good. And 3, 4, 5 shows, 6 shows, all the shows aplenty. Lord Popo. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. We got stuff and things. I did not watch Raw on Monday, not live. I watched YouTube, and then I watched the clips on YouTube.
You did more than
huh?
You did more than I did.
Yeah, he watched a minute turn the TV back off, start playing his video game again. Can't say I blame him. That's pretty much what I did too.
What did I do Monday? I can't even remember what I did.
You were probably playing Smash Bros.
You know what? You're probably right.
Knowing you've been heavy on the Smash Bros lately.
Yeah.
Or editing your video.
No, I haven't edited a new video yet. You can expect one out within the next week and a half or so.
There you go. There you go. We shall talk about that more in a bit, obviously. I did not watch Raw, but someone did. And someone told Seth Rollins, hey, you want to do a shoot promo? I said, sure. It's going to be more work. There's going to be more shoot than work, but what the fuck? A lot of people saying this is WWE, this is Seth Rollins, WWE acknowledging that our frustrations over the last few weeks. I call it taking a shit on our venting, I guess you could say. But here's Seth Rollins doing the thing that pretty much voicing our opinions, and when listening to this promo, replace Baron Corbin with Vince McMahon. Pretty sure this is what they were going for. Take a listen.
All right, look, I got to admit, for the past couple months, I've been wrapped up in this whole thing with Dean Ambrose, and I haven't gotten an opportunity to tell you what I think about the job you've been doing as Raw General Manager. The bottom line is that under your leadership, and I use that word leadership very, very loosely, under your leadership, Monday Night Raw has sucked. And it's sucked. It has sucked because of you. What you've been doing as General Manager-elect is not okay. It is not right. It is wrong. You don't even know what to... Look, that roster, that locker room back there, that is some of the most talented men and women that Monday Night Raw has ever seen. And you've got no idea what to do with it. Here's an example. You've got a tag team, an amazing tag team like the Revival, who should be competing for the Raw tag team titles, and you've got them in Lucha House Rule matches. Every single decision that you've made is to mask your insecurities, Corbin. Oh, was Braun Strowman mean to you? Did he hurt your feelings? So bad so that you felt you had to hand the title, the Universal Championship, back to Brock Lesnar? You know the last time Brock Lesnar competed on a match on Monday Night Raw? Do you have any clue, any idea? Let's get in the way back machine, all the way to 2002. 16 years since Brock Lesnar's been on a match on Raw. So this whole Baron Corbin experience, this little experiment you've doing, I got some news for you. It's been an abject failure. Because talent support, the morale from backstage, the fan support, and the TV ratings are all at an all-time low. And it is all because of you.
There you go. Pretty much everything I said a couple of weeks ago, and pretty much everyone else has been saying, pretty much in, well, yeah, I think this is WB saying, shut the fuck up, assholes. Yeah, Kevin Dunn, you need to stop hitting the burn it down button. Just don't. Once at the top of the thing, that's enough. We're already sick of it. See, and a lot of people say I did a lot more than the wrestling. I watch my wrestling. I watch NXT and NXT UK. I watch 205 Live. I watched a little bit of Impact because I heard Impact was good. This week.
One of my buddies, a musician by the name of Bob Attacks, was actually at attendance in NXT UK this week.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can see him. He's got really long brown hair.
Okay.
And one of his theme songs is actually used by a Wrestler in Progress. It's a very experimental electronic song.
All right.
Yeah, the guy is very, very experimental with his tunes. So if you like yourself some music that sounds very different from anything you'd normally hear, go check out Carnivore. It's Carnivore with 5 R's at the end.
Mm-hmm. All right, so Raw happened, SmackDown happened, and SmackDown had a great match between Daniel Bryan and Mustafa Ali, actually, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, that was a nice surprise.
You were watching that LIVE, and hell yeah. Hell yeah, right? Am I right? Hell yeah. Good TV match.
Hell yeah.
Hell of a TV match there. Impact happened. We'll talk about that. Let's just get to this. Actually, World Tag League happened on Sunday.
Yeah, yes, it did.
We could start there. They had the finals. Let's see. Where are we? I was at the bottom of the page here. They were in Iwate. And it was the Iwate Industrial Cultural Center in Iwate, Japan. They had, let's see.
Or as the Young Bucks called it, I wait.
I wait. And how appropriate. The title of this week's BTE, Dumbasses.
Yep.
New shirt money right there.
Not sure if that was the best or worst segment in BTE history.
I think it was one of those guys, in one of those moments where they didn't care if it was good or bad. They were just looking for a laugh.
Yeah.
Just straight up, who cares? Let's just fuck around for a couple of minutes with the camera.
Also, Bobbert, why?
3 R's was not enough?
395. However that song goes.
Yeah. Highlights for the event. Let's see. Bottom of the card, they had some matches. Minoru Suzuki is out of Wrestle Kingdom pretty much. He's not. Which is odd.
No, he's not. Though he'll be on the show.
He'll be on the pre-show, which is weird.
Hey,
they announced the full card, and he's nowhere on the damn thing. But let's see. Naito, the LIJ they took on. The Elite was Yujiro, Hangman, and Chase Owens. Obviously, Chase Owens took the pin, as he is wont to do. Bad Luck Fale beat the crap out of Toriano in a 6-man tag with Jay White and Ishimori as a tag partner. Ishimori's going to have a match against Kushida. That's going to be good. Matt Jackson, Nick Jackson, they had a thing. They super kicked a bunch of people. Marty Scurll showed up on Facebook, but not in that way. He was in a dating show. T-Dub. That was obviously before the villain days.
Well, yeah. I mean, you could see how young both him and Havoc look.
He looks so goddamn different. He looks like a proper douchebag, dude. I like the villain better. Just saying. But the thing you were talking about, for the most part, check your mic real quick, thank you. Is they had the never open weight title was pretty much being decided. Both the match and the matchup at Wrestle Kingdom. They had a number one contenders match. Will Ospreay took on Taichi in a great match, and Will Ospreay he won.
Why do you keep saying Osprey?
Osprey. Osprey. I don't know.
Osprey. He's an Irish.
Will Osprey. And then the following match has Goto, who was chasing around Kota Ibushi for a little bit. He's like, give me Ibushi. Ibushi's like, no. I want Ibushi. He said, no. All right, I don't want Ibushi. Oh, no, wait. I was fucking around. I want the belt. Well, he got the belt. Great match. 16 minutes. Hiroki Goto, he's out of Wrestle Kingdom. But Kota Ibushi is never open weight champ. And then Will Ospreay, he showed up, said hi. You wanna wrestle at Wrestle Kingdom 13? And Ibushi said, yep. I'm underselling it a little bit, but if you're not excited for Kota Ibushi versus Will Ospreay, something is fucking wrong with you. Like, just seriously. If you're not excited for Kota Ibushi versus Will Ospreay for the Never Open Weight Championship, what the hell is your problem? And in the main event, the World Tag League Finals, LIJ, Sonata, and Evil, they defeated the God, the God, the Gorillas of Destiny, and they won the thing. And in the thing, God went, oh fuck, we're gonna defend those belts again. And then the Young Bucks showed up and said, hey, we never got our rematch against God, so triple threat. So that's pretty much what they did. Triple threat. That's what happened. And then T-Dub's silent.
Just letting you go on your little rant.
My little rant, my little trying to do my own comedy shtick, And they, New Japan, a couple days later, they said, hey, you guys want a card for Wrestle Kingdom 13? All complete already, so you know what the fuck is going on? And the wrestling audience went, well, yes, please. We'd like to know what... We know of some of the matches, but we would like to know what your complete match is. They got a pre-show gauntlet instead of the New Japan Rumble. That's going to determine the number one contender for the six-man tag titles.
I think that's where, like, people like Hiroki Goto and Suzuki are going to be.
Yeah. A lot of people are going to notice names like Goto and Suzuki have been around all year. They're not on the card. I get the feeling that this card I'm about to read is mostly there for the casual fan, or the fan that's not exactly, that's thinking of dipping a toe into the New Japan pool, which we've been telling you for if you're still thinking there, the water's been fine for a couple years now, but hey, you know what? You got to bring in them filthy casuals, and I guess I don't know. You tell me. You know that match I just talked about? You should be excited, but that's a curtain jerker for the main card, by the way. Never open weight title, Kota Ibushi versus Will Ospreay. That's the opener. They have a triple
threat. As far as Wikipedia is concerned.
Well, that's what I have actually on New Japan's official English site, actually.
Oh, nice.
That's where I get it. If it's up there, let me split you off a copy here, because it's officially. Wiki works as well. I'm pretty sure they're going off of this card as well. But there you go. And then they got a triple threat for the junior heavyweight tag, for the junior tag titles. Yoshinobu Kanemaru and El Desperado, they're defending against Roppongi 3K and Bushi and Shingo Takagi. The British Heavyweight Championship, the Rev Pro British Heavyweight Championship. Tomohiro's defending, and he's taking on Zack Sabre Jr. So ZSJ is going to make his Wrestle Kingdom debut, singles-wise. Good for him. Speaking of those heavyweight tags.
Yep, and that match is for the British heavyweight title from Revolution Pro.
Rev Pro. Yipper.
Yeah, so it's interesting to see an interpromotional match.
It's not the first time they've had an interpromotional match, to be fair. They've had...
No. They've had the NWA World title.
They've had the Ring of Honor World title. And the TV title in lesser shows, but again. Let's see. What else do we got? We got the heavyweight tag team titles. GOD defends against LIJ's Evil and Sonata and them Young Bucks in what is rumored to be their final major pay-per-view appearance for New Japan Pro Wrestling.
I suppose
It is rumored. We don't know.
I suppose time will tell.
Time will tell. But if you're going by what is going on, they might not be winning the belt. But who knows? Speaking of that, Cody's defending the U.S. heavyweight title against Juice Robinson in the rematch. Kushida taking on Taiji Ishimori for the junior heavyweight title. Okada's taking on Jay White in a special single match, which it has a 60-minute time limit in that. They've actually advertised 60 minutes. IC title is the semi-main. Chris Jericho taking on Tetsuya Naito.
Did you see Naito's promo earlier this week?
I believe the clip I'm about to play on third segment was a response from Naito, but you can explain it to the people who may not have heard of that promo.
So Naito put on Jericho's makeup and was basically like, so, is this what a rock star dress is like? You say you're this big star, but I ask around New Japan and nobody wants to wrestle you.
Oh, Naito not giving a fuck. That's how tranquilo he is.
Yeah,
See, that's what I love. He's very tranquilo. He's very much a heel, but he's blunt, man. He's a motherfucking blunt motherfucker. I like him, in case you haven't noticed. And in the main event, as advertised since King of Pro Wrestling, actually, Kenneth Jerome Omega taking on Hiroshi, insert middle name here, Tanahashi. I got that. Well, Hiroshi Ace Tanahashi.
Japanese people don't have middle names.
They don't have middle names, right? But I'm trying to make a comedy bit, okay? It's not easy. It's not easy, in case you haven't noticed. In case you haven't noticed, folks, that it's not easy to make funny bits. But that's Wrestle Kingdom. That is the card as advertised. They obviously don't have all the names for the Gauntlet match in the pre-show, but it's the pre-show. There you go. That's what's going on. What else is in the news?
Oh, well, lots of stuff, really. First off, let's talk about the fact that Nick Miller was recently released from NXT just earlier today.
You were not happy about that.
I was shocked.
Yeah. I mean, it's not surprising, but it's surprising in a sense because a lot of the people that they're trying to make room for the people that they want in the performance center instead of trying, and they want those people over in the performance center so they could fuck over the indie scene, which is fucked up. But there you have it. But yeah, Nick Miller, I'm surprised as well. I'm like, wait a minute, wasn't he doing okay at the performance center?
From what I understand, the main thing is the fact that, according to the internet, they want to give Shane Thorne a singles push.
Aha.
So yeah, no room for Mr. Nick Miller there. So hopefully he lands on his feet.
Not even the decency of a breakup feud. That's odd.
Yeah, it is a bit disappointing.
Yeah.
Also, this week on SmackDown, we had a rap battle between the Bar and the Usos.
Which got approval by Vanilla Ice. Why? Because of the Bar's parody of Ice Ice Baby, lovingly called Ice Ice Shamey.
Which I have no doubt is the superior version.
He's not that far off. He may be wrong, but he's not far off, folks.
Because fuck Vanilla Ice.
Well, that I can agree with you, but
also props to the Bar for wearing those Kangles.
Yes, and Sheamus's tribute to Grandmaster Sexay and actually having the open roof hat so he can actually fit his mohawk in there.
Don't you mean Sky Too Hottie?
Scotty Too Hottie, yeah. Too cool. Scotty Too Hottie. Bucket hat. Whatever. I'm tired. It's been a long week.
Anyways,
I'm allowed to derp.
And some not so great news. Jason Sensation earlier this week was involved in a car accident that looked left him in pretty bad shape.
A lot of people in our group were happy to see him in the hospital fucked up. Folks, I don't care what he's done in the past. No one deserves a car accident. Especially one that leaves him that fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, his face is fucking...
It's a
Jesus
mess.
fucking
I've
Christ.
seen that, and I'm like, no. And people, some of the people were, yay, karma. He did a stupid bit. I was like, yes, he did a stupid bit. And? There you go.
By the way, latest WWE news. One of the people at the Performance Center from Reality Wrestling is one of their former world champions, Gino.
Congratulations, bud. Hope you do good.
Yeah, and let me tell you, someone who's seen him wrestle live in person, he's fantastic. He's amazing. He's got it.
He's got what?
He's got the look. He's got the moves. He's got the charisma, and he has it.
Thank you. And Popo, and I'm gonna break kayfabe here. Hairball, yes, it's karma. He still doesn't deserve he still does not deserve a car accident. No one does.
Yeah, like seriously, look at that picture. It's fucking
Does he deserve to get his car totaled? Yeah. Does he need to be? Does he deserve to be totaled himself? No. No human. Okay, there are some human beings who deserve to be totaled, but not Jason Sensation.
Nah, he's someone who's battled with mental illnesses for fucking ever.
Yeah, and for those wondering, he's not kidding. That it's been around the underbelly of the internet for years that he's had some mental issues. Folks, look around the RVT family and look for people with mental issues. Do they deserve to get that fucked up? No. Does Jason Sensation deserve to be fucked up? No.
Yeah, I just hope that following this,
They
he does
deserve
get the help that
help.
he needs.
They deserve help. And Popo and Hairball, I have to disagree with that. Yes, he fucked up. He don't need to be fucked up.
Anyways, once again, best of luck to Gino in the Performance Center. Hope he gets past that, goes to NXT, and then goes to the main roster and becomes the longest reigning WWE champion of all time. Porque he is El Fino, Dino, Defino, Gino. And heading on over to Vegas for Impact.
Yeah.
We had two more qualifiers for Ultimate X, that being Rich Swann and Trey Miguel.
Yep.
And Trey Miguel being super impressive.
That was one of the matches I watched. I was like, you need to watch it, man. I was like, you know what? Golf clap. This guy in an Ultimate X match. It's gonna be very interesting to watch.
I honestly hope he wins.
Yeah.
Let's see, Eli Drake met with Raven and that sort of, I guess, asylum you could call it.
Can I just say, Eli Drake, Raven, promo vignette. If that does not have you watching Impact Wrestling, I am sorry. You are something it's like, if you're not at least curious, it's like something's wrong with your brain.
Yeah, especially because Eli Drake walks in and he just does cuts this amazing promo on Raven about how he's going to take out all the hardcore wrestlers, and then Raven just has to orally eject him. It just has this shitty grin on his face, like he just doesn't even give a fuck. It's amazing.
Raven looks like shit, probably wrestles like shit, could still cut a fucking promo.
Oh yeah.
If nothing else, the guy is a good fucking promo.
Oh yeah. Let's see.
Man.
Another match confirmed for Homecoming, that being Kiera Hogan versus Allie.
Not too surprising there. They've been building up to a match of that caliber.
Should be quite good. And in some more build-up for Homecoming, we had a special referee announced for Tessa Blanchard versus Taya Valkyrie and for the Knockouts Championship, and that being Gail Kim.
Not too surprising. She can't wrestle. She doesn't want to wrestle anymore. Less bump bitch, but hey, you know what? Put her in there. Why not?
Yep. Goes along with the story of Tessa Blanchard not respecting authority. Well, now she has the highest authority to deal with for that match. Let's see. We also had Jordynne Grace defeating Ruby Reyes, putting over Jordan's power.
Ruby Reyes, and there was another one. It wasn't in a triple threat or something like that?
No, it was just Ruby Reyes. Ruby did have Katarina at ringside.
That's what okay, so it was one-on-one. Okay. But yeah, the spot, there's the finish. The finish was a powerbomb. What she did was she put Ruby Reyes from the bottom of the, from the ring, bottom of the floor of the ring, to the top rope. Pretty much, well, it wasn't a deadlift, but it looked like, well, small lady, big lady, weight, you know?
Yeah,
it
Jordynne
looked
Grace
impressive is what I'm trying to say.
Jordynne Grace is only 5'1".
Yeah. And Jordynne Grace, Jordynne Grace is 5'1", and Ruby Reyes is Rubenesque. But in an athletic way, obviously. She you know. I am going to eat so much shit for that one.
Yeah, nevertheless, yes, she is. Yeah, Ruby Reyes is definitely the bigger of the two.
Yes.
Nevertheless, she had a pretty good showing in this match.
Oh, yeah. And both women actually did, but Jordynne Grace was put over here.
And, of course, powerbomb from Jordynne Grace. Following that, Katarina got in the ring, got her just desserts with a Vader bomb onto both of them from Miss Grace.
Yeah.
And in our main event, Eddie Edwards attacked Moose during his match with Cage and just beat the shit out of Moose and just went all crazy.
Eddie Edwards in a hospital gown.
Barefoot.
I think that needs to be, you know. And for the before you sick perverts pipe up, no, he was not bare fucking naked like CD was in Being the Elite. He was wearing underwear and some pants. He has decency, I think.
Also this week, MLW had a live edition of Fusion,
which aired earlier tonight. How did they do?
Well, kicked off with a ladder match for the vacant middleweight title, and the winner was surprise entrant Teddy Hart.
Why am I not surprised? Ladder match, live TV, Teddy Hart. Why am I not surprised?
Also, Brian Pillman Jr. won the award for Rookie of the Year.
Good for him.
See, we also got to see Dragon Lee versus DJZ, which was good high-flying stuffs. As well as Roosh versus Rich Swann in the main event.
Good main event.
And then following that, Roosh and LA Park had a pull-apart brawl. And then following that, Low Key just ran into the ring, took advantage of it being live, and called out Tom Lawler. And then those two had a brawl for the rest of the duration. For Tony Schiavone said his signature
we're
phrase,
desperately out of time.
Yep, we're out of time.
I got a smile on my face now. Looking forward to watching that.
Yeah, it's all around really good stuffs.
Yes.
Although there were some little hiccups here and there.
Which will happen in a live broadcast if you've not done it, like Raw has, and even Raw has their problems every once in a while.
Oh, yes.
In the technical department. Don't do that again.
Are you tired of that phrase already?
Yes. Yes, I am. And I didn't even watch the fucking thing. People were calling, like, done, keeps playing, burn it down at every bit. I was like, oh, God, that's going to get sickening. And people wonder why I don't watch Raw.
I'm going to take that phrase. You know what I'm going to do to that phrase?
Huh?
I'm going to burn it down.
Try not to Dave him. Trying to be nice. I'm obviously failing. What else?
That was actually it. I was actually going to end the news segment with New Japan.
Ah, okay.
Oh, we already kind of went over that.
We kind of went over that. And Mike Shell says, Dave him. Okay, Dave!
Worth it.
There you go. All right.
Do you have anything?
I thought I had something, but I think I lost it.
Oh, well.
I had a thing. I wanted to talk about the possibility of the Queen of the Ring tournament, but I'm like, it's idea's dead. Just not in my head anymore.
533 says, Matty J's New Year's resolution should be not dating TWK for all of 2019.
Never gonna happen. I will break that. Yeah. T-Dub will find every way for me to break down the first Wrestle-Cast of the new year. You listen.
That's because you are a coward.
Oh no! I could take that up, but you're gonna make me break that. You're gonna troll the shit out of me in that first Wrestle-Cast.
I would never,
dude. It's you. You totally would.
How dare you, good sir? I am but the classiest of gentlemen. Don't you know I'm wearing a three-piece suit as we speak?
Wait. You serious? Let me laugh a little harder. Oh, you're funny, T-Dub. You truly are.
And you're an American.
Canadian.
Okay, what continent are you on?
North America.
Exactly, you're an American.
Canadian. This argument could continue for 5 minutes, and there would not be a resolution. I'm Canadian. You're American.
You're American too. What continent are you on?
North American, but I'm Canadian. Nationality, I'm Canadian.
Nationality, you're North American, aka American.
Canadian, T-Dub.
You're a real American.
Jack Swagger?
Yes.
But I would not be. Oh, Mike, a three-piece suit. I didn't know birthday suits came in 3 pieces.
Well, would you like a closer look?
And we're desperately out of time. Sign for your emails and comments of the week. You can send them at the Wrestlecast at the Wrestlecast@gmail.com. Hey, real quick, you know the guys at Wrestling with Ideas, right? Well, one of them, Gibby.
I know Zach.
Yeah, Zach. He left. But, he left. But the crew thought I did a good job in that bit I did last year for him. They said, "Hey, Matty, you wanna be a part of the Wrestling with Ideas team?" I said, "Well, I can't do it full time, so I got my own shit and everything else. But can you do it part time?" Well, as long as I'm not treated like Brock Lesnar in 2018-19, okay. Gonna be doing a guest appearance on Wrestling with Ideas on Wednesday, 14th. It'll probably air the next day on the December 19th. It might air on the 20th. They might do it live on Twitch. I don't know what's going on there, but I'm going to Algonquin College to do a recording of Wrestling with Ideas with Colin and I believe the rest of the crew over at Wrestling with Ideas. Should be a good show, is what I'm trying to get at. We'll obviously be talking about TLC and Final Battle, which that's going to be fun to watch. That was obviously sarcasm. Well, yeah, I will, of course, follow. First, you can follow me on Twitter at ManaJ316 and on Facebook. Well, just follow me on Twitter. You'll know. Yeah, I will let you know when and where the gimmick happens.
And if you don't, Matty will find you and he will burn you down.
First email comes from my buddy, the Hairball. And I should have set up the thing. But like a derping idiot, I did not. There you go. Rip. Fat boy. Fat boy. What? Rip. It's time for the thing. Oh, that. TLC. TLC, man, not caring. I don't have that clip there, Hairball. Sorry. But, ladies and gentlemen, man percent. Man not caring. Shrug. Seriously, fuck TLC, fuck WB, sorry SmackDown and NXT. I love Wrestle Kingdom card. The final battle should be a good tonight. That's what I want to talk about. Final battle. But we could talk about that real quick in the third segment. I was supposed to talk about in the first, but I forgot because I'm a derper. Winners don't have any losers. Vince, WWE, Mattis. How the fuck can you still defend that shit? That is Raw. He doesn't deserve to be a loser for that. Oh. And Evil Reverend, thank you very much for the $50. That's going to go straight to the Streamlabs over at RVT, so I'm going to have to talk to John later.
Oh, what? Did you buy a t-shirt?
He just I believe he donated $50.
Ew.
Oh, I will discuss this with the man later. Fat boy, Rip, it's time. See his clock break. Rip looks at Fat boy. Fat boy, don't break Popo stuff. Don't break Popo stuff. Fat boy, what are you muttering? Sixth rule of Popo's training. Forgot the thing that. I was gonna say, Mattis can defend it. He's obviously wrong about Raw, but he can do whatever the fuck he wants. All right, and next up and last up. T-Dub. All right. Well, that escalated quickly on Monday. Takes a sip. Hello, Wrestle Noggers. Happy days are here again. Bah. We're close to the end of the year and close to Christmas, the most wonderful time of the year, by the way. Not to mention close to their TV special and awful singing performances. Remember that. Anyway, I'm not going to cover Raw, SmackDown, NXT, Breeze versus Ricochet. Take my fucking money. Yes.
Wait, did someone say take your money? All right, sure, I will. I mean, you only had to ask me once, really.
Front Otaku said that, not me.
Well, you're the one who said it. You're the one who spoke the word. So, Matty, if you would, please give me all the cash in your bank account.
I have no money in my bank account, you dummy.
Well, fuck. Okay, French, you're next.
All right. TLC. He wants to talk about TLC, so we're going to talk about TLC down 2018. Let's get into it. TLC with top superstar injured, aka Brawny, a champion who's not there. Fuck you, Lesnar. And some people suffering from illness. I'm expecting the card to be lackluster, but there are 4 major matches that got my attention. Time to get into the Destruction Derby pre-show, I hope. Fabulous Truth versus the Jinder and the Fox. Winner gets number 30 spot at the Royal Rumble. Don't care, haven't seen one match of the second season with so many injuries. So, Fabulous Truth, he's calling. Go ahead.
I have a very important question to ask.
Mm-hmm.
This is imperative. You have to be very truthful with your answer, all right? No lies, no deceits. Are you right?
Yeah.
What does the fact say?
Nothing, because that thing is dead. No? Oh, come on, OSW review reference.
I got it.
You're not even laughing.
And B1, you are a bastard.
Right in front of that poor kid. Oh. Actually, he did. He streamed Smash Bros. And he redeemed himself. He picked a character that the kid picked, and he won quite handily, as a matter of fact, with that character. One with an Inkling from Splatoon.
Oh yeah, I've been using Inkling on Smash, and I've been doing pretty good with them.
Nice.
It's they have a very unique mechanic using Inkling, since they run on their own ink, and every now and again you need to recharge it. And when you do that, you do leave yourself burn vulnerable. So you gotta time it well, or else you will get your ass kicked.
Cruiserweight belt Black Panther versus the Juggernaut, bitch. First match, I'm excited. After the stellar performance against Mustafa Ali, who also appeared on SmackDown against Bryan, all of the yes. Buddy's on roll makes me regret the time I called him Alexa's bottom bitch. Since I can't imagine Cedric Alexander having a second run, I expect Murphy to retain. Tables match, Natty Neidhart versus Heidi Lovelace. For someone who's lost a dad, I wasn't fond of that storyline. Even with Ruby having awesome promo skills and Natalya having the best promos thus far, it was tasteless. Don't be surprised if Ruby wins the match thanks to the rest of the squad. SmackDown Tag Team Belts, the Nogger White Bars, yes. The Nogger White Bars, yes, I said it. Versus D's Nuts versus Dem Pancakes. D-E-M Pancakes, the way he spells it. That rap battle wasn't as cool as the last time, sorry boys, but at least the tag division on SmackDown is more interesting than on Raw, with Rude and Gable as a new tag champs. I'll pick the Usos to win, however. It should have been a ladder match, same thing as this Cruiserweight belt. Unlike the ladder match, Elias Sampson versus Babo Lashley. What's out on top of the ceiling? A freaking guitar to smash someone! And never drew a dime. Why the ladder stipulation for these two makes no sense. Whatever. Pick Bobby Lashley as long as he doesn't show his ass. Too late. Chairs match, Randall Keith Orton versus Ray Ray. I don't know what else to say about this match. It's there. Anyway, I expect Randy to win. Drew Galloway versus Prince Devitt. Balor wasn't there on Raw due to an undisclosed illness. And at least Drew got his win back against Ziggler last Monday. Still, I expect Balor to bust out of his demon form against Drew, but the Scottish Terminator will be too much for him. Raw Women's title. Rowdy Ronda versus mine! Dear Nia, stop screaming at the mic! I hope Nia doesn't win the belt since she's unsafe as hell.
But dude, if you don't scream into the microphone, then they can't hear the words. Brother.
Actually, no, you were going with Ultimate Warrior with that.
I didn't know where I was going, to be honest with you. It just sort of went.
There you go. Also, mine was a short skronk. Yours was more of a legitimate skronk there. I see belt Bane Moxley versus Tyler Black. This is the second match I'm excited for, despite one awful promo. This has to be the feud I'm interested on Raw, with the work shoot promo that Rollins did on the State of Raw. Even if I'll not change for the better, go to hell, Vince. I'm engaged for this match. Quite the shame it wasn't a ladder match, but still, I expect Ambrose to win the IC belt so Rollins can face Lesnar for the Universal belt. WWE title, AJ Styles versus the American Vegan. Brian needs a new theme song ASAP. third match that I'm excited for, and Brian as a bitter environmentalist. This match will be more intriguing. Of course, Brian will retain, but it'll raise a question. Who do you think will be his next feud? Brian? It's a very good question. Yep.
Yes.
What do you think the Brian's next feud might be?
Clearly, he has to fight the best in the world.
It's probably not going to be CM Punk.
No, clearly Shane McMahon. Main event of WrestleMania.
Nope.
But he's the best in the world, Matty.
You say that.
Did you not see
TLC, Braun
his punches
Strowman versus...
Did you not see his punches on this week's SmackDown? Clearly, best in the world. Best in the world.
Sure. Keep dreaming, bud.
You're going to get the air in front of your face punched in.
No. Oh, Evil Rev in the chat. What was Montreal's old baseball team? The Expos? Expose these nuts.
Boo. Boo.
Sorry, Rev. I think it just nope.
A for effort.
Yeah, A for effort. A for effort. Actually, got a better idea. Here it's like, expose these nuts. 2, 3. That'll save it. TLC match, Strowman, question mark, versus Vince McCorbin. I put a question mark on Strowman since he's not sure. It's not sure he'll be up at 100%. With the news of Kurt Angle showing up next week, I expect him to show up, challenge Corbin, or cost him his match. Either way, I expect a new GM on Raw, he says. TLC for the SmackDown Women's Championship. The Empress versus She's a Killer Queen versus Now You're a Man. A man. Reverend, I don't care, man. You brought up these nuts. I'm making a joke. I regret nada. Fair enough. What, you remember John Nada from They Live? Roddy Pipers? No. Just gotta hit the thing again real quick. Yeah. Moving on. By the way, You're a Man. I missed that song. Fourth match I'm excited for, and it should be the main event. With Charlotte slowly turning heel, I expect her to take the belt from off of Becky, or having Asuka pulling the upset. Either way, with Becky possibly going against Ronda, she's got to drop the belt. Winner, Seth Rollins for that shoot promo on Raw. That sums up how much WWE cares about its own product. Mustafa Ali versus Daniel Bryan on SmackDown Live. Good to see him against one of the top wrestlers in the promotion. Myself for finishing Mega Man 11. Great game, even if it's a little too short. Quite the middle finger on Capcom. Whatever.
Wait a minute.
What?
Capcom?
Ooh, God damn it. I have buns for everything here now. Damn it. It's been a while. I'm rusty. Capcom?
Ooh, I'm dying!
That's the first time I've hit that button on our show.
It can't have been.
For
All
Capcom? For Capcom?
For all these years. All these years.
I know.
I refuse to believe it.
Fair enough. Let's see. Completely forgot to mention Bray Wyatt, new tattoo on the torso, sick as fuck. Also, I didn't know he was a Witcher fan.
I need to play Witcher 3 one of these days. My friend is playing it, and she's become addicted to it.
Really? There you go. And OSW review for their new review of King of the Ring 93. Hogan is still an asshole. I believe the word you're looking for is cunt.
Also, water is wet.
Yes. Loser is Braun Strowman, who might be pulled out of TLC due to his elbow injury. Even if he'll show up and squash Corbin, it might be a bad idea. And the departure of Tyshawn Dong and shockingly Nick Miller of TM61, the mighty is no more. Hope we see you soon. Raw on the ratings, 2.5 million in the third hour. How low can you get?
Oh no, can you go? I don't know, can you go?
That's it for this week. Enjoy TLC, and most importantly, have a safe Christmas Eve.
Oh,
thanks, bud. Much appreciated. That does leave us with quite a conundrum, because next week is the 21st of December. T-Dub, for reasons that at work, will probably not be able to do the show next week. Work, and he's going to a hockey game.
Yeah, I have no idea when I'm actually going to be back in the state.
So we might need either we find a guest host, or we take the Wrestle-Cast off next week. Come back with the best and worst stuff, and then the week after. We will have to figure that out. But that is a matter for another day. As far as we're concerned, you know what? I might... Something to think about.
Anyways, is it time for everyone's favorite commercial break?
Yes, it is. Yes, indeed it is. Let me do the setup and say it's those are your emails and comments of the week. You can send them at the Wrestle-Cast@gmail.com. We shall return with a minuscule preview of Check Your Mic. There you go. Never mind. It's gone. Left on its own. A minuscule preview of Final Battle, which is currently in progress. Of course, tables, ladders, and snore fest. Actually, tables, ladders, and chairs, but it may as well be a snore fest. When we come back, do not go too far.
And now a word from our sponsors.
World Series tickets.
$5,000.
My stereo, my TV, my car, my house. I give you anything.
Go Red Sox!
My motorcycle,
My firstborn kid, anything.
seeing the Red Sox win the World Series, priceless.
Sox!
There are some things money can't buy. For everything else, there's MasterCard.
$5,000? Oh, crap, I wasn't serious!
MasterCard congratulates the 2004 World Series champion Boston Red Sox and reminds their fans that we have them all on tape.
All right, guys, that's everything. Let's roll.
Get off!
Honey!
My baby!
Honey, it's only fair. Come on. Come on, the Sox won the whole thing.
No!
Go Sox!
Go Sox!
Come on.
My baby!
Look, that's the way it is.
I don't think I said that.
Yes, you did, Mr. Lee.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. You said, and I quote, I'd give my left nut to have the Sox win the series.
Yeah, that could have sound like me. No, MasterCard, proud new owner of 90% of New England.
Ow!
And 50% of Dennis Leary's nuts.
You bastards.
This is WMOB Mobile, 12 on your channel dial and 12 in the TV ratings.
I want to know one thing.
How it feels to chew 5 gum.
Well, the Rock...
It doesn't matter how it makes you feel.
New 5 gum. Stimulate your senses.
Well, hello, Naito-san. It's Chris Jericho. You know, the guy with the lame makeup. The guy who stole your t-shirt design to make some cash. And I made a lot of cash from that, so I thank you. And more importantly, the guy who beat you for the IWGP Intercontinental Championship, this past June at Dominion. You know, it's funny. You say no one's talking about me, but everyone's talking about you, Naito. Everyone's talking about how Chris Jericho kicked your ass at Dominion. How Chris Jericho left you laying and became the IWGP Intercontinental Champion. And I know that's driving you crazy. People talking behind your back. Ever since, you've done nothing of merit. Ever since. And you're right, Naito. I'm an international superstar. But what does it matter? What does it matter where I've been, what I've done, what legends I've beaten? All that matters is I beat you. And it bothers you. But now, on January 4th, you're going to get your chance. You're going to get a rematch on the biggest card in New Japan history. Wrestle Kingdom 13, filled with potential classic matches from the first match to the last match. Well, I'll tell you this. Jericho and Naito, too, it's not going to be a classic. It's going to be a war. It's going to be brutal. And if you think people are talking about you now, Naito, just wait and see what they're talking about on January 5th, the day after the Tokyo Dome. They're going to be saying, wow, I thought Naito got his ass kicked bad at Dominion. But whoa, Chris Jericho destroyed him at Wrestle Kingdom 13. And that's the way it's going to be, Naito, because you're a little fly buzzing around my head. Zzz, smack! Done. I'm going to shut you up for good. Your sarcastic, arrogant little self. Remember, I'm not tranquilo, Naito. I'm crazy. I'm going to prove it again at the Tokyo Dome, Wrestle Kingdom 13. And I'm going to leave the IWGP Intercontinental Championship. Do you understand me? See you then.
I know that's got nothing to do with the Ring of Honor or WWE. I just wanted to play that promo. It's Chris Jericho, man. Nice.
It's Chris Jericho.
And chill.
It's a Chris Jericho promo.
Yes.
Play it on, man.
Yeah. Play it on the Wrestle-Cast, man. Anyway, welcome back to the Wrestle-Cast, RVT Entertainment production on the BrokenInfinite.com, Podomatic.com, iTunes, podcasting places. Live on Twitch.tv/RVT Entertainment. Matty Jay and TWK here with you. That was the thing that happened.
Yes.
A quick note regarding Ring of Honor Final Battle 2018. We want to talk about at the end of the third segment, but I fucked up, like I usually do. The card is as follows: Kenny King versus Eli. It's Eli Essam. That looked like an R there, but a four-corner survival for the Women of Honor Championship. Sumi Sakai defense against Madison Rain, Karen Q, and Kelly Klein. Matt Taven is taking on Dalton Castle. Jay Lethal and Cody are main eventing for the Ring of Honor World Championship. SoCal Uncensored and Frankie Zane and Scorpio Sky, they're defending their tag titles against the Briscoes and the Young Bucks in Ladder War 7. And CD taking on Marty Scurll. The winner gets to be number one contender. Basically, Scurll was number one contender. He's putting that up. Billy Ray taking on Flip Gordon for the in an I Quit match. Jonathan Gresham is taking on Zack Sabre Jr., who, by the way, earlier today was indeed in Japan. So, well, earlier yesterday, I should say. That can't possibly be fucking right. Wasn't Zack Sabre in Japan, like, literally last night?
He can travel. We have that way of traveling. It's called aeroplanes.
I know.
You might have heard of them.
I have heard of them. I'm just like, that jet lag is gonna be a bitch.
And then he's got to go back to Japan before January 4th.
Yeah, like that jet lag is again.
How do you think the Young Bucks feel?
I guess they can relate. It's what I'm trying to say. Because that's gonna be a bitch.
Yeah, they're just in Japan. Now they're here in they're in New York.
And then they're going to California, and then two hours later, back on the plane, bitches.
It just never ends.
It's like, again, that is gonna be a pain in the super caking / stretch motherfucker is in. That's gonna suck, is what I'm trying to say. Jeff Cobb defends the TV title against Adam Page. Of course, I just mentioned the main event, Jay Lethal taking on Cody for the Ring of Honor Heavyweight Championship of the world. And it's currently in progression. We have no idea what's going on. Well, I could refresh, tell you what's the results. I know they had things. Oh, we got some results. There we go. Refreshed. Let's see. Jeff Cobb retained. Kelly Klein's the new Women of Honor champ. Sabre Jr. over Gresham. Matt Taven defeated Delton Castle. Marty Scurll is still your number one contender. And Flip Gordon went over Bully Ray. And right now they are probably at Ladder War 7, but we will find out the rest of it next week, if you will. Now on to the meat and potatoes of why you're listening. Me bitching about WWE. Again. Tables, ladders, and chairs. The final WB presentation. Pay-per-view wise. For 2018. December 18th. No, 16. Yes, December 16th. I need to get my eyes fixed. Raw SmackDown production. The theme is Body Talks. The venue is the
SAP Center.
SAP Center. There we go.
Yep. By the way, Body Talks by Struts. Good song.
Yeah. SAP Center, San Jose, California is the venue. The poor bastards are going to have to suffer through 12 fucking matches.
Well, yeah, the show starts at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
They do not loin. And let me do a quick refresh, see if they did anything to move the thing around. And no, they have not. So it's a little mixed up. They
don't know what to do. The stage in the right, find the person is you.
So we're going to move around this card here on Wikipedia. So if it this is obviously not at all the intended thing. I will tell you this: last match we'll handle this evening, what we believe should and will be the main event, will be the Triple Threat TLC ladder match for the SmackDown Women's Championship. So we will handle that match last. The Mixed Match Challenge Finals are going to be a part of the pay-per-view. Fabulous Truth, that's R-Truth and Carmella taking on Jinder Mahal and Alicia Fox. The winners are going to be number 30 in their respective Royal Rumble matches.
By the way, lots of replacements for this year's MMC.
Yeah, injuries and illness everywhere for that poor thing.
And of course, because he's the healthiest person on the roster, Jinder Mahal survived it all.
Everyone hindered with Jinder.
Which means Jinder Mahal and Alicia Fox are winning, and Jinder's going to the Royal Rumble. He's going to go to WrestleMania. He's going to take the Universal title from Brock Lesnar.
Headcanon is a thing, isn't it, folks?
Hughes had the same reaction when he faced Randy Orton.
You know, it's funny. He's not wrong. God damn it! If you know what, if there's a way to turn Jinder Mahal fucking babyface, it is putting him over Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. It won't fucking work, but I think people will just cheer Brock Lesnar fucking off finally.
Also, thank you, Evil Rev. He got the reference. You've got to trust your instinct and let go of regret.
All right. Very nice. Okay. So we move around. Next up, Rey Mysterio versus Randall, I am a bitch, Orton. No. Randy the Vapor. Vapor, Randy Orton.
Hey, Ray, Do you want to shake my hand before we do the graps? And Ray's response, I see things, cabron. No way I'm shaking your hand.
And no, I'm not going to make the OSW joke with Rey Mysterio. No, he's actually been killing it. Cruiserweight Championship. Buddy Murphy, Cedric Alexander, Buddy Murphy for the champ. Keep belt on Murphy. That's the only thing
Yeah, he's having a pretty good run. I would say keep it on him until at least Rumble time.
At least that one makes up. And Laura Popo, it's like if Jinder Mahal wins the Universal title at WrestleMania, that happens, I'll give up LSD. Good luck, bud. Natalya versus Ruby Riott in the tables match.
Hold on. Huh? What does the Beatles' hit song "Lucy and the Scout Diamonds" have to do with that?
It's a very good question. I'm going to move on. Natalya versus Ruby Riott in a tables match. Anyone bored? Anybody?
I think this could be a good match nonetheless.
Yeah, just the build-up's been blech.
I hear it's been not the best in the world.
Ooh.
A little bit on the tasteless side.
A little bit.
However, I do believe these two women could put something together that would be very entertaining.
Triple threat tag for the SmackDown tag titles. The Bar, Sheamus and Cesaro taking on the New Day and the Usos.
I would say, I wouldn't mind if the Usos got it back or New Day, but part of me wants to keep it on the Bar until Mania, where a new team from NXT gets the belts. Like, call up a new team around Rumble's time and then build them up for WrestleMania.
Fair enough.
Just my wild thoughts.
I'm keeping on the Bar till at least Rumble time, but they could probably hot dog the belts and in that tag division like that, I wouldn't be surprised.
Hot dogging and grandstanding.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, indeed. Elias, I break more guitars than Jeff Jarrett, and I have made a dime. Samson taking on Bobby. That one Jim Ross rap song, Lashley.
My ass.
Thank you.
I haven't heard that one in years. I'm going to listen to it after the show.
Why would I make that joke? He keeps showing his ass. For no explicable reason.
Other than
Shows
to get
his
heat.
buttocks.
You know, perfect heat getter, I guess. Although he has no Billy Gunn.
He has no Billy Gunn, and two, and B, he's Bobby fucking Lashley. He should be. God damn it! I've had that rant already. By the way, the match itself is a ladder match with a guitar. Basically, it's guitar on a pole, except it's a ladder match. Ladders hung above the ring. Whoever retrieves the guitar may use that guitar against his opponent. That's what the thing is. Still pinfall and submission there. Balor
and Vince Russo comments, this is why I've had a boner all week.
Actually, you know what's funny? He had a live stream watching SmackDown Live. Fell the fuck asleep.
Really? During SmackDown?
Yeah.
Strange. It's quite
I'm
decent
like of all the shows, like if it was Raw, I'm like, oh my god, I agree with Vince Russo. I do not want to belong in this world. But it's like he's falling asleep through SmackDown. And SmackDown last time I checked this week was actually decent.
Yeah, it was quite good, I would say.
Yeah, I don't think it was a cure for insomnia, but it's Vince Russo. He's clickbaiter.
Bro, there weren't enough heel turns. There weren't enough babyface turns. There weren't enough betrayals, bro. You gotta have betrayals in each show, bro. If you don't have betrayals in each show, bro, then it'll just be boring, bro.
I created the Attitude Era, bro. You know what, Rev? That's a very good question. This shit is on Twitch.
Somebody watched it.
Someone watched it. Put a screen. Captured the image of him falling the fuck asleep. So there are some morbid curiosities. All can say
he probably has more viewers than us.
God damn it, T-Dub. Don't make me sad. We got more talent together in our pinky fingers than Vince Russo as far as Twitch streaming.
Oh, yeah. I'm not going to argue with you there.
And being fair, TWK could probably kick his ass, kick Vince Russo's ass in the ratings, if you know what I mean, and I think you do.
That won't surprise me. You know, it's our #1 stream here on RVTV.
Goddamn right. And yet you people fucking leave after the new shit and don't stick around for Kenji Oba. Fuck ingrates.
They what?
Yeah. So yeah, we do the first half with the Kamen Rider G.O. and then the Lupin Ranger versus Bato Ranger, which is, oh boy, that turned into a shit show real quick. And then we do the Toku memes, we do the intermission, and then people fucking leave during the intermission.
They don't want to.
They don't stick around. They do not stick around for Kavan. A lot of people explain that they have work and everything else, which is fine, but not everyone's making that excuse. Like, one guy literally came to us and said, we don't have the episodes. Like, the links are right the fuck in the description, man.
That makes me so sad. He's Kenji Oba.
And we're, again, some of our best riffs go on. Constantly, each week, our best material, our A shit, go on.
You're lost, folks.
Yeah. Though I've been told people do catch up later, but come on, people. It's live stuff. We're gone. Like, you can stay up till 10. You're not on our curve. Besides, if
Matty, TLC is this Sunday.
T-Dub? Fuck TLC. I am pretty sure a lot of people who tune in to both this show and Toku Riffs would rather watch a bunch of man-children riffing children's shows from Japan than watch TLC.
And I wouldn't blame them.
Yeah.
But,
and you people say you're wrong. Secretly, you lie to yourself. You would rather watch YouTube than all that shit. And we provide better live entertainment than Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
I wasn't watching TLC.
Cheat up to your chicken mic. Actually, you're fading in. There you go.
Yep.
You were fading in and out there.
Anyways, if watching wrestling pay-per-views wasn't a family thing with me, then probably watching Toku Riffs.
Yeah. And besides, we could always catch it later. All right, back on track here.
On the RVT YouTube channel.
Goddamn right. Next up, Finn Balor versus Drew McIntyre. Rematch from a Raw match, I believe. If I'm correct.
I'm guessing Drew will win to continue his push.
Makes sense. Daniel Bryan, AJ Styles, WWE Championship. Keep belt on Bryan. I like where they're going with the heel. I
agree.
I like
and they should give him they should have him instead of wearing the leather belt, pleather.
You know, I was listening to Solid Monster Sounds Off. He had a better suggestion.
What did he say?
Hemp.
Yes.
Hemp, as in rope.
I agree. Yes, that
makes so much sense. Ronda Rousey taking on Nia Jax for the Raw Women's Championship.
That has potential to be the worst match of the night.
You know what? I'm all for giving Ronda Rousey as much experience as possible, but this match, short, sweet, Nia taps out.
I'll be surprised if it goes longer than 5 minutes.
This should not go longer than 5 minutes. Period. Braun Strowman, Baron Corbin, tables, ladders, and chairs. If Strowman wins, he receives a Universal Championship match at the Royal Rumble. And if Corbin will be stripped of all authoritative power. If Corbin wins, he becomes full-time GM of Monday Night Bullshit. I mean Raw.
Well, there's rumors that if Braun Strowman is not cleared, the certain multi-capped gentleman might take his place.
We will find out.
And you know who I'm referring to, right?
No, I don't.
Man with multiple caps, multiple T-shirts, multiple armbands, multiple everything.
Ahmed Johnson.
Close.
Oh, well, that fucking rumor. I don't think that's gonna happen. John Cena, no build-up. Come on.
Well, they don't have time to build up, although I guess technically they did, because they probably knew this Monday whether or not Braun was going to be there or not, and they could have done something there, but of course they didn't.
Because they're fucking idiots.
By the way, what are your thoughts on people now defending the writing? People like Jimmy Jacobs and Seth Rollins and the like.
Look, Jimmy Jacobs, I will allow him to defend because he has written a 3-hour show for the longest time. I can believe it's not easy. Seth Rollins, on the other hand, I'm sorry, dude, but you read this shit, right? Right? Like, they gave you the format and everything else. You read this shit, right? Seriously. Methinks you believe the words coming out of your mouth a little more than you think you did. Also, you're a fucking brown noser. You are keeping the I can already tell he's towing a company line because he wants that red strap around his waist.
So if I go into the social media and I defend the company, I get belt at Mania and main events? Okay. Type.
Yeah, because rumor has it it's Brock versus Seth at Mania.
Which I would not be against.
I would not be opposed
especially if Seth freaking wins.
If Seth freaking wins the Universal freaking title at Wrestle freaking Mania, then you would be okay with Seth freaking Rollins freaking winning the freaking title at WrestleMania. Freaking. I am working too hard. I am trying too hard. And of course, speaking of Seth fucking Rollins, I say Seth freaking Rollins taking on Dean. What the fuck happened to your mate, Ambrose?
Yeah, I saw a picture of him just as sort of a mixture of that one Metal Gear guy and Bane.
Yeah, Bane Rollins.
Oh, Psycho Mantis, I think his name is.
Yeah, the nickname they gave him is Bane Ambrose. IC title. Obviously, take the belt off.
I can do the combination of both of them.
Ooh, all right.
So,
all right.
Seth, I hear you like to play Castlevania.
You know what? I'd love to hear. Would love to hear Bane saying, "I want Bryan Danielson's head on a stick."
What I would most certainly like is Bryan Danielson's head on a stick. Of course, this Sunday, Seth Rollins, you've adopted to the singles match, but I was born in the singles match. Wait, what? Singles match? What the fuck?
Yeah, you noticed that, right? Not a ladder match, not a TLC, not even a chairs match. Which, by the way, that's Mysterio versus Randy Orton. By the fuck.
This is this is like one of the blood feuds of the pay-per-view. This is something they've been like building. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, and people wonder why I've stopped watching Raw live. This horse shit.
Like,
and they're expecting me to tune back in and watch Vince McMahon strut his fucking stuff and say words on a microphone. Fuck that noise. I am working towards doing Monday Night Alternative in 2019.
Oh, and according to Popo in the chat, Cena's on record of saying don't expect him on TV often.
Oh. Yeah, he's actually read that. I read that on the way back home. Yeah, he says he's pretty much done for a while. So, Saudi Arabia, fuck off.
And of course, in our main event of the evening for the SmackDown Women's Championship, in a TLC Tables, Ladders, and Chairs match,
Becky the Man Lynch, Charlotte the Queen Bitch Flair. I'm trying to figure out a name for Charlotte that would appease the man. But I can't think of it. Versus the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. Triple threat, TLC. Belt's up there. You take a ladder, and then you take a shitload of bumps, and then someone takes a belt, poses, cells being hurt, all that stuff.
This could honestly go either way. Any three of these
A
women
lot
could
of
win.
people are having Becky Lynch losing the belt here.
I could definitely see that. And if they want to do a build towards WrestleMania where Asuka gets her redemption,
I think that's the thing. Like the Cella Monster, someone brought up on Cella Monster's podcast. By the way, shout out to Cella Monster. I know he's not listening, but what the fuck? He said Becky should lose at TLC, and someone suggested, why not Nia Jax? Punches Becky Lynch, knocks her out. Charlotte and Asuka fight for the belt, or fight for the finish. Becky wins the battle, the Royal Rumble with Nia Jax being the final eliminated person. Becky Lynch goes to Mania, faces Ronda Rousey for the Raw Women's Championship. Does that make sense?
Yep, makes about as much sense as one could.
Now watch how they fuck it up. But that's another story for another day. I'm thinking Charlotte Flair to build up the chase for Asuka, actually.
Yeah, get that redemption story and have Asuka get that win at Mania.
Yeah, because that's, the way they spotted out with Cella Monster. So, you know what? If they want to do Becky, if they're really serious about Lynch versus Becky, the Rousey versus Lynch, for Mania, that's. She's got to drop them first. She's got to drop the blue belt before she goes after the red belt, if you know what I mean. That being said, that's about it, I think.
That it is.
Yep. That being said, time for winners and losers. We usually do this. Losers, T-Dub.
Raw's ratings.
Yeah.
Getting to Monday Nitro levels there.
2000 Monday Nitro, by the way. 2001 Monday Night Raw. Or Monday Nitro, by the way. Them low numbers, I tells you.
They're starting to get close to Impact's highest numbers, which are around a 1.5.
The day Impact beats Raw in the ratings, good lord.
Not sure that's going to happen nowadays because they usually get around 400,000.
Still, if that fucking happens, I'll be like both shocked, happy, and sad at the same time.
So you'll be experiencing every emotion one can have simultaneously.
To quote a certain gentleman and or a trio of gentlemen, it will be indeed emotional. I should have screamed that, but I'm not. I'm not Vinnie Jones. Fuck you, Britain. Oh, it's W joke. Kidding, of course. For me, WWE as a whole, I'm like... Opening promo of Seth Rollins, and then right back to the bullshit. Hypocrisy. Thy name is Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Asshole. Let's do some winners. I got a long list of winners here. I don't know about you, but go right ahead, bud.
As usual, I like to keep my winners list short, sweet, to the point. Yes. First off, Gino for getting that Performance Center tryout.
Makes sense.
Great stuff. Hope he gets in. I have no doubt he will if they, evaluate him based on his actual skill. So I have no doubt that about a year and a half from now, he will be WWE champion. Boom. Calling it. That's me calling the shot right now.
There you go.
Number 2, Impact Wrestling for yet another good week of Impact and a year of improvements. I believe the next 2 shows are going to be best of. So, yeah, for all intents and purposes, that was the final Impact of the year. And we got to see it end it with Eddie Edwards in a hospital gown, essentially.
Yes. Say it like it is. It's Eddie Edwards in a fucking hospital gown.
Well, only an Impact.
There you go.
Which is what they should be striving for. Uniqueness.
You're not... Unless they decide, hey, Ric Flair, you want to be naked under that robe again? It's not going to happen.
Ooh. By the way, Ric Flair last week got cleared to do bumps.
Yeah, apparently he's actually cleared for physical activity in the ring again.
They should not have done that. Because now he's going to do it. He's crazy enough to do it now.
Too much
he's going to
says...
be at TLC. He's going to take a bump off a ladder through a table.
And the doctor was like, I should not have done that. Definitely should not have done that.
Never give Ric Flair the green light to do anything, because if you give him an inch, he'll take the entire fucking planet.
If you gave him a shot, he'll drink the bar. Literally. It's been a while since we did a good Flair joke. I'm feeling good about that one. All your winners, by the way, that's it.
Yep, that will be it.
All right, my winner, simple as that. OSW review, new King of the Ring review. By the way, I hosted their stream on Twitch, or V1 stream. You said hi. Hi, V1. Thanks for the can of Coke. Edge and Christian for this week's episode of Edge and Christian's show that reeks of awesomeness. I will tell you right now, the stinger comes from that week's episode. Tip of the iceberg, ladies and gentlemen. Big Cass, he suffered, poor guy suffered a seizure at the House of Hardcore. Get well soon, buddy. That's all I'm going to say there.
Yeah, how can I forget to put that on the list? Fuck, sorry.
No, you know what? It happens. You know. Oh, Mike Shell. Drink the bar. Hell, he'll drink Sheamus and Cesaro. No, he'll drink with Sheamus and Cesaro, and Sheamus and Cesaro will be fucking hammered and hungover the next day. Jordan Grace for that finish on Impact. That was great. Wrestling with Ideas. Looking forward to next Wednesday. And the guy who made the Jeff Goldblum mashup pick that's been floating around the wrestling Facebook. Goldblum. Well, who's well, next? And
who's first?
Who's first? Well, what's going to happen is I will, of course, spare you, and after I will pick you up and put you in a jackhammer, pin you with that awkward pin, and it'll be a 1 and a 2 and a 3, and I will win, and I will have a big gold belt. Yes. Also, another winner to the Young Bucks who showed up tonight in this. Leave this. There we go. This needs to be lowered a little bit there. There we go. Always does that, this stupid page. There we go. Young Bucks. Wrestling gear inspired by one of our favorite tag teams. Final Battle, let's rock this. Their inspiration, of course. The Rockers.
The Midnight Rockers.
The Midnight Rockers. Rockers from WWF. There you go. That's it.
What a rock and roll night. Everybody every day.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Anyway, that's the show, everybody. If you want to keep tabs on what the fuck we're doing, obviously we're on Twitch all the time. There's a schedule. I'm gonna type it up for you in there. Schedule is available on the thing. Oh. No, I misspelled it. That's what happened. There we go. There it is. And of course, it's available in the description at the bottom of the page here at twitch.tv/RVT Entertainment. You can follow me on Twitter at MattyJ316. You can follow him at TWK Official. We have t-shirts available at streamlabs.com/RVT Entertainment/merch. You can also support us through, if you don't want to do this, the Streamlabs thing, Evil Rev, I told you, PayPal.me/MattyJ316. Patreon.com/TWK reviews. Let me try that again. Patreon.com/TWK reviews. You are going to get a video coming up next week.
I'm going to try within the next week and a half to try to get a new video up. But until then, be sure to enjoy my review of Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise, available exclusively on PlayStation 4.
You a shark!
I love that song.
There was a tweet we did, I think, earlier in the week or last week or during the weekend. And something about put the subtitle of Avengers 4 with the last song you were listening. It was like, Avengers 4, you a shock. I'm like, Fist of the North Star, Thanos would not survive. I'm going to say there. Should have gone for the head.
For him. He's already dead.
Yeah. Oh, of course, I just put down the phone and it was Beastie Boys' No Sleep Till Brooklyn, which makes all the sense in the world.
Well, yeah, it isn't. Well, a lot of Marvel films are set in New York.
There you go.
They like the city.
And, well, there is no sleep for Tony Stark until he gets to Brooklyn, technically, so. I guess so. That's all I'm going to say there. But that's the program for you, folks. Well, thank you very much for tuning in, as per usual. We thank you. Enjoy TLC, I guess? I don't know. Hopefully you do. If you don't worry. We'll bitch about it next week, hopefully. Of course, I'll be on Wrestling with Ideas. You can follow me on Twitter. Again, I will tell you when and where to tune in for that. And it's the last few days before for that thing on December 25th. So be safe out there with the Christmas shopping, of course. Especially if you're up in here in Ottawa and all the places, because it rained, and where I live right now, it's not a road, it's an ice skating rink. So be careful out there. Yeah, a little rough out there.
Getting a bit rainy here, but thankfully that's all the hazards we're having to deal with at the current moment.
There you go. So that's it on behalf of my good buddy TWK.
Until next time, this is TWK of TWK Reviews telling you to work your gimmick.
My name is Matty Jay, reminding you of professional wrestling supports independent promotion as soon as possible. We'll talk to you next week, folks. Have a good one. Have a safe one. Enjoy Final Battle if you're watching this at a later date or watching the show in replay. Have a good wrestling weekend, really. That's what I'm trying to say. Have a good one. Have a safe one. We'll talk to you next week. Bye.
You think you can tell us what to do? What to wear? You think that you're better? Well, you better get ready to bow to the masters. Edge. Break it down. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Look, guys, I'm not gonna lie, it's starting to creep me out a little bit. Plus, you know my eyes are dodgy. That's not helping very much.
I was wondering which one of us you were looking at. HBK. Heartbreak Kid. Or should I say, Liefdesvidrigkind?
Ich bin ein sexy Klumpen, sexy Klumpen.
I'm not your clumping toy.
I know it's clever. I'm dreaming. Clearly I'm dreaming here, because this isn't real.
Is there a problem with this windmill, Sean? I don't think so. I happen to notice that you made a trip to the barber shop recently. How about it, Sean? Why'd you throw Marty through the barber shop window, huh? Did he know? Did he know your dirty little Dutch secret?
Quit playing games with my heartbreak, kid. Oops. I did it again.
Looks like you dropped something.
It'd be a real shame if you lost your smile.
25 years. 25 years. Let it go.